This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. First play, taking a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it, no problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To the air, it's Mendoza. That's reeled in. It's Hemby. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Movement here from the tight end. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pulls it in. It's Hemby. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. try the right here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Trying to find room. It's Pemby. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. On the run, he'll let it go. And that's incomplete. Way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
On third down, he drops to throw. To dart to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And this pass is on target, caught. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Jacobs. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Gamecocks churn out another first down. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Hemby. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it. You're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
BAT puts him up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Cooper. Passes the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to find some room. It's Hemby. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
A gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. To throw, it's Mendoza. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on third down.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Trying to convert with a sweep. Touchdown, Indiana. This offense cannot be stopped. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Couldn't flip the field. They'll down it just outside their own 40. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. It's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll test the right side here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down here. Receiver in motion now. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? He keeps it on the design run. Soccer with a strong tackle there. And the Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Bennett. Touchdown, South Carolina. And that will give them the lead now. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Escaping the pressure, moving right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
The sure hands. It's Cooper. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Hoosiers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Let's go. Break.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Breaks free. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for some space. It's Hemby. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Well, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go. Right.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Tight end goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Quick throw, catch made.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to kick. The ball is out. He's going to get it. Offense able to grab the football, but it doesn't matter. Short of the marker, turnover on downs.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? To throw, it's Sellers. Oh, he escapes. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? The offense with some pre-snap motion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And they pound this ball into the end zone to take the lead. Love to see the offensive line in this fact get a chance to make the difference in a critical time in this game. Here we are under 2 minutes to go with a 2-point lead. All you got to do is kick the extra point to get you that 3-point lead.
And the extra point goes up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game, but it does set up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. A crucial play here. They go to the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
They'll run it here. Running through the tackle. And that run produces a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, obviously they had a plan of attack ready on that third down and delivered the knockout punch to put this game away.
The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship.